This video covers the workbook quizzes. The workbooks are a part of Step 2. They are linked to from within the corresponding guidebook chapter. Here, if we click on Chapter 100, we can find its individual workbook quiz page. The workbooks are all down at the bottom of the guidebook. The first quiz is the regular workbook quiz. These are the quizzes we highly suggest you complete for each chapter. They will count in the progress bar. Reading all the outlined material in the guidebooks is hard to do, and it's such a passive study method. In addition, the material is complex. Simply reading the guidebook outlines isn't very effective from a time management perspective. However, taking these quizzes is an active learning method. That's because you're engaged and focused while taking quizzes. So what we suggest is to review the guidebook chapter overview page, the summaries, and the sections covered in the frequency charts. Then open the corresponding workbook quiz and go through it as you review the more detailed material. Again, the main point to make is taking the workbook quizzes is important. Successfully completing all the quizzes and practice exams is definitely a predictor for success on the actual exam. When you're ready to start, just click on the Start button and you'll start the quiz. These quiz questions are all either true/false or filled in the blank. They are straightforward and, depending on how much time you spent reviewing the guidebooks, you can complete them quickly if you know the answer. If not, it may take you a fair amount of time to answer each question. That's because you may have to search for the answers. It's your preference. Obviously, a lot of it depends on how much time you have to study before you plan to take the exam. These quiz questions offer immediate feedback, so if you get the answer right, you find out right then, and if not, a window pops up and tells you it was wrong. As you can see, the quiz screen shows you the question you're on, how many questions are in the quiz, and your total score so far. You will want to score at least a 70% on each of these in order to successfully complete a quiz. You can take these more than once if you'd like. When you get 70% or above, you can click on Complete and Continue and your progress will be logged. Ideally, you want the progress bar to show 100% before you consider a chapter completed. I just want to mention again that this is often a make it or break it part of the course and your preparations. Many people don't take the quizzes, and it often is a reflection of whether they pass or fail. While we've packed this course with a lot of features and tools, so many that not everyone will use them all, these workbook quizzes are very crucial and I highly suggest you go through them. You'll learn a lot while you work through them, and you'll be actively learning rather than just passively reading. In addition to the regular workbook quiz, there is also a short answer quiz for most every chapter. They are, however, not scored. Being able to put the answers down correctly in your own words indicates mastery of that material. So if you can do that, then that's fantastic. Once you enter your answer and press Submit, a window will pop up and give you the correct answer. You can learn a lot by going through these quizzes. Again, whether or not you fail really depends on how effectively you prepare for the exam with the time you have. We've done everything we can to put together a highly valuable course. It's up to you to put in the effort. You'll want to go through all the workbook quizzes. At the very least, complete the scored quizzes. Make sure you are at 100% completion level before you move on to the next chapter. That means you scored at least a 70% on the quizzes and you went through each section in the guidebook. Remember, this step is the most time-consuming step of the program. We've allotted for the right amount of time in the study planners based on the volume and complexity of material in each chapter to help you stay on track. That's it for this walkthrough. Be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel while you're here. Then check out the tools and programs we offer on patenteducationseries.com. Pass the Patent Bar exam and get started on your career in patent law.